Hello, beautiful souls. It is Linda Joy Benn, and welcome to another episode of Soulful Ascension. Happy Monday. Today is a very special day because it is 7/7, the 7th of July, and we have a portal open. And we also have, there's so much happening astrologically with Uranus moving into Gemini for the first time in 84 years. Plus, we have the full moon this week on the 10th or the 9th, wherever you are in the world. Plus, with all the planets changing signs and retrogrades and conjunctions, there's a lot happening, but the changes that are happening astrologically is to help each and every one of us, okay, to help humanity. The universe has our back. So, with everything going on globally on the planet, I just want to reassure you that everything is happening for us and to take care of you. So because there's so much happening internally, externally, this is where your self-care practices is crucial. And because with everything that's changing, we're actually seeing the old world crumble and dismantle, and we're moving into the new world, but we're creating the new world. And this is where our self-care practices and our spiritual tools and practices on a daily basis are so crucial at this time to keep practicing, meditating, because the veil is lifted. The light on the planet is so light. So you will be able to receive the insights, receive the information. Just keep tapping into your heart, to your soul for those messages, and keep a dream journal, because there's so much information coming through in your dreams. All you need to do is ask and keep talking to the archangels, ascended masters, your God team, the universe, source energy, whoever you speak to on a daily basis, God, whatever word resonates in your heart. It's all perfect. It's about having faith and trust that as we are upgrading to a higher consciousness, that the universe and all our galactic connections, all our galactic friends, are all guiding us and helping us on a daily basis. And this is where the energy is so intense, that grounding, like while we're here on this earth, grounding is so crucial because it's affecting our nervous system, it's affecting our sensitivity, and also could be affecting your nervous system. For some, it could be bringing up a lot of anxiety, a lot of overwhelm. Some people are experiencing depression, creating, well, feeling a lot of fear and doubt and worrying because they're focused on what's happening in the external world. But this is a time to go inwards, to really come in and listen and be quiet. And we've been talking about this for many weeks. So meditation and just sitting and being quiet and journaling, and I did a video last week, and it was like, just get out in the sunshine. When you go to a park or go to the beach or go out in nature, anywhere in your environment, when you can be under the sunlight, what that's doing is actually helping you to ground. At the same time, it's lighting up all your light codes within your body. It's also helping you to elevate and accelerate your consciousness, plus grounding to the earth and connecting with nature and connecting with the trees. And what I was saying is, if you just hold a tree, if hugging the tree is, not your thing, even just put your hands on the tree and feel the energy vibration on of the tree, and just close your eyes. And I for some, depending on the tree, some are got a lot of bugs or whatever, or bark, or but put your third eye on it. This is each tree has, choose a tree that's maybe smooth bark, which actually it's like, oh, I can just give you a big hug and just hold you, because you will feel the energy of that tree. Remember, trees have roots going for miles and miles into the earth. And when the earth, which is Mother Gaia and its unconditional love, when you can actually just ground with that tree and just feel the healing within your body, it's been scientifically proven. So, please humor me and just go try it and let me know how you feel after, because there's so much disruption on the planet. We're going to see a lot of changes in the next 6 months, politically, new leaders, new systems, new platforms. AI is just speeding up and amplifying everything, because the technology is advancing so quickly, though it's actually for our own benefit. And so, if you're feeling any fear around this, just embrace it, and just embrace the changes, and just know that you're being guided in every moment. There's nothing to fear, and we're actually being supported through all these changes. Because remember who you are as a soul. You came here to experience what the earth is going through, experience all these upgrades and awakenings, and humanity shifting consciousness and expanding awareness. And you get to experience all these changes within yourself for your soul's growth and evolution. And it's such an exciting time. And this is what we all came here for, because never before has this happened on the planet. See, because 12,000 years ago, we actually destroyed the planet. So we are starting a whole new cycle. And when I was talking about, the whole rebirth, the death and the rebirth, this is what we're going through right now, is that whole rebirth, and rewiring our conscious human operating system, rewiring our brain. And then with the full moon this week, it's all looking at any attachments to the old world that you are still holding on to. And as you know, every full moon is about releasing, letting go, and surrendering. And so this is such a powerful time to completely let go of any of those attachments, anything that is no longer working for you, anything that's draining your energy, not anything that is holding you back, or creating. There's resistance. Maybe you can feel that resistance. It's like you're holding on to something because it's the old pattern or the old program that's still running. And this is ties into the addictions. So when because the full moon's illuminating on what needs to be let go of. It's illuminating those ego thoughts and ego habits, ego behaviors, those patterns. But what's underneath? This is what I go much deeper into in my one-to-one coaching. We look at what's at the bottom of the iceberg. What's the root cause of that pattern and that addiction, and why are you holding on to that, knowing that it's not for your highest good and destiny, it's actually hurting your body. And as we evolve and awaken and upgrade higher consciousness, a lot of those habits or behaviors that are destructive to our health and our well-being, this is where people are making more conscious choices for their health, changing those old habits. So this week, maybe really focus on, okay, there's an addiction here, there's I'm still doing this old habit, and you know in your heart and your soul, okay, I know it's like it's not good, it's why do I keep doing that? So in your journaling practice, write down what specifically emotionally is coming up, because remember, we're in Cancer, and Cancer is lots of emotions, and it's also related to mother wounds, and it's also related to all those old emotions that we could be still healing from our childhood, from past trauma, from past significant emotional events. So when you're journaling this week and writing out your full moon list to burn under the full moon, spend some time writing out specifically, like you got to keep asking the question, what's underneath this, what's underneath this. And so when emotions are there, keep digging deeper and asking that question, okay? Because your true essence of who you are is love and peace and joy and laughter, and just living that on a daily basis and feeling that on a daily basis. And anything that is not love, the opposite of that is fear-based. So look at anything that is out of alignment with your true essence and write about that for your full moon burning this week, and release that, because the energy today, being the 7/7 portal, is all a powerful, massive upgrade for your growth. It's like the portal is open, and it's like, okay, the universe is saying, what do you desire? What do you dream? What specifically does your new future, the new version of you, look like? Because you create your reality, and you are in charge and in control of your future, your reality. And this all comes down to the thoughts that you think and what energy you're putting out there on a daily basis. That's how you're creating your reality, because every thought has an energy vibration. The universe is listening to your vibration and responding to your vibration. So if you are saying, look, my life sucks, or I'm depressed, or I'm concerned about this and this and this, what's happening, around the world or politically or whatever it is, the universe will go, okay, your wish is our command. Whatever you wish for, the universe will deliver. This is how uh, the law of attraction and works. And then the law of allowing is allowing you, when you plant new seeds of intention, that's the art of allowing, of your receiving more love from the universe. And the earth and the cosmos and the universe is supporting you. Then there's no judgment here. And so the more that you can come back into your self-love practices and self-care, this is why I created the Benn method. The Benn method is advanced self-care for the soul. And everything that I teach in my academy is all these practices to help you come back fully into alignment with your heart, with your soul, with your sovereign being, with the true essence of who you are. So if you'd like to explore and go much deeper, applications are open because we launch on the 8th of the 8th. And you can go to lindabenn.com and click on the Benn Method Academy and apply for the next intake. And I look forward to seeing you there, because I hold your hand every single week and we go much deeper into these practices. And so if you're struggling with any of the letting go, any of the addictions or the patterns, or you're looking for more spiritual tools and more healing practices and more tools to fully upgrade your consciousness, these are all the things that we go much deeper into, because I've got a lifetime supply of tools and techniques and exercises to share you in these episodes and all in my lives. It's just little snippets of what you can do. But the tools that I give, it's about implementing them, but then I keep you accountable. And it's the implementation and the consistency is what will help you to continue to upgrade and grow in your human evolution, of your consciousness evolution on this playground. So this week, be very gentle with yourself, because there's a lot of planets changing, and it's going to, trigger your nervous system. So just keep detaching from the external world and go inwards. Go inwards and listen. Listen to what's coming up for you. Okay, deep breath. What else? And looking at any of the belief systems and those old paradigms that are coming up for review, for transformation, and and things that are being passed down through the generation. I was talking to a client last week, and it's like, where did that come from? And then she said about her grandfather or her great grandfather, and so that things are passed down through the generation. It's like, why do I believe that? Or why was that part of my conditioning? So actually question things, and is it true? And is it your truth? Remember, you're creating your reality, and we're breaking out of these old paradigms and these old patterns. And even when it's been passed down through our ancestors and generational, it's like we are breaking this cycle, because we came to break all out of all these old cycles in order to create the new, not just the new version of ourselves, but the new version for the planet. And because we are all part of all the planets, all the stars, all the galaxies, we are all one. We are one energy. This is such a miraculous time here on the earth. And this is why it's so important and crucial at this time to do your own inner work and just keep coming from a place of love and forgiveness for yourself and for others, and just keep tuning in to anything that is on your path that is um, maybe blocking you or keeping you stuck. These are all the things to dismantle and pull apart. Anything that you've outgrown at this time, anything that is putting an obstacle in front of you. And it's like, why do I keep holding on to this obstacle? And this can be, like I said, the pattern or the habit or the behavior or this belief or have, it's for each individual, it's completely different. So for because this is, many people are listening to this, and thank you for everyone who follows me. And I know that you're very dedicated to your upgrades and upgrading and doing your inner work. That's why you're here. This is why you're listening to these episodes. So, but let's go deeper into your healing process, and this will help awaken even more, and just be gentle with yourself and lots of self-love, because the more that we can come into alignment with who we truly are, that will just help raise the energy vibration for our whole community. And then that ripples out, and everyone in our community feels that. And together, this is how we will raise the frequency on the planet and create a new world of love and peace and joy. And no longer will there be conflicts and wars and all this destruction and this heavy energy. This is what we are cleaning up right now. And so through this cleaning up process, through this dismantling and crumbling process, as we create the new world, just keep coming back to self-care practices for your nervous system, for your body, for your actual physical well-being, and keep practicing all the tools. There's a lot of different short videos that I have added to YouTube that will help you at this time. And again, this is what we go much deeper into in the Benn Method Academy. So again, I invite you to that, to the academy, and I'd love to actually meet you and hold your hand through this rebirth process, because we're all in this together. We're all learning and growing, but it's about having faith and trust that you are loved, you are supported, and just knowing and having faith and trust. And that's what will just take a deep breath, focus on lots of deep breathing, just keep coming back to your body and knowing that the universe has your back, that you are being guided, and a spirit's holding your hand through this consciousness evolution for humanity. So it's a very exciting time. So I'm going to choose a card from the Psychic Tarot, and so let me just shuffle. And so fully let go this week. Just things are being shaken up, shaken up. And you know what? I'm just, when dogs do a big shake, especially if they're wet and they do a big shake, that's really good for you to do with your body. Actually shake your body, jump up and down. I've got one of those little mini trampolines, the rebounders. So that's also good just to shake up the energy and cleanse your body, and have lots of Epsom salts or magnesium baths, or I actually have a magnesium and a clay mix, and or put salt scrub on your skin and then wash that off. There's so many things to cleanse and clear the energy from your physical body as well as your energy field. And so energetically, with because we all have an electromagnetic energy field around us, this is where do a scan and clear anything in those layers, cleanse and release any attachments in your auric field, any attachments to your chakra system, your energy centers within your body, um, pulling out any cords in your chakra system, using your grounding cord to release anything down your grounding cord. Also be aware of angel numbers and feathers and things that you ask for. And in meditation, you will receive so many downloads, so many insights, so much information. So just keep tapping in. Okay, the card that just jumped out. Ah, suffering in silence. So, who is suffering in silence? So, hmm, what I'm getting is if you are, and there's someone I spoke to recently who said she was depressed because of what was happening in Israel. And all of that was bringing her down. Though the suffering in silence, see, it's when you're focused on the external world and you're getting caught up and emotionally involved in the doom and gloom, you're bringing the energy down within yourself, as well as sending worry energy and all the doubts and the fear energy out to those countries that are in conflict. Whereas when you can actually just release that and trust that the universe is taking care of those people, those countries, and my I'm sending love to all those people that are affected in those war zones, that just keep seeing the end result of those countries in peace, and keep focusing on peace and love, and keep sending love, and just keep, this is where in with your prayers, just keep praying for peace on earth, because the more you are caught up in mental conflict and thinking about that on a daily basis, that will affect your mental health. It'll affect your sleep, and that ripples out to other health issues, because all that worry and fear and maybe anger and all that energy brings your energy vibration down, and then that's what causes illness and disease in the body, is when we hold on to that. Whereas on the emotional scale of consciousness, if you can just focus on love and peace and joy, that's a higher energy vibration, and just keep praying peace on earth for all these countries involved. And just know that there's another agenda. Um, that's going on. And this is where the old systems are crumbling. And there's going to be a change in leadership in every country, because the old ways of doing things is no longer working. And so that's what's also being dismantled right now. And it is causing a lot of chaos and a lot of just creating imbalance everywhere, creating just a lot of chaos everywhere. So this is where it's like, okay, this too shall pass. You know, when they announced the lockdowns in 2020, I just knew it's like this too shall pass, and I'm not going to get caught up in the fear of it. So just know that this too shall pass, and what we're experiencing is the completion and the endings of the old world. This is because, see, the number 9 is all about completion. 999, if you've been seeing the numerology, is all about completion, letting go, ending, the ending of the old world, the ending of those old beliefs, the endings and completions of maybe how you, the old version of you, and you're now stepping into the new version. So what part of you are you resisting in the fully letting go? So that's my question for you with this card. Okay. And the message is, are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs, or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of the worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new path, a new way will be shown to you. This card follows trapped in fear. And the number 8 mental card, when your fears aren't confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you. But you must take the first step towards healing and let go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for help that's available. So again, if this resonates with you, reach out for help, and also join a community. Again, this is why I created the Benn Method community, because it's a community where if fear is coming up for someone in the community, well, then everyone is supporting that person to help them to transform and transmute that fear into love. So again, I invite you to the Benn Method Academy and joining the community, and just know that as we are moving into this new world, the world is going to change. And it's about embracing those changes, and embracing, when we can fully let go of what's holding us back, that will just create so much more freedom within ourselves. We will just be shining our light out, because we're no longer carrying all those burdens from the past, and you will feel so liberated, so free, and taking your power back. See, that's the other thing with this, as we are changing, it's like the power is coming back to the people, and with the change in leaderships and us taking more control of who we are as a sovereign being, and taking our power back, and freedom of speech, and speaking up for what is our truth, what is for our sovereignty, and this is where those old paradigms, they'll just crumble because there's more power for the people that is changing, and we together we're creating a whole new world. And so yes, it's exciting times. So through all these changes, just keep dropping in to your bliss, keep dropping into stillness, because together we will bring calm and balance and peace on earth. And the chaotic energies that we're feeling right now will transmute that energy together. And that's where we can come together as a community in order to create our new earth. So, sending you much love, many blessings. Enjoy this full moon. Enjoy the 7/7 portal. It is a miraculous time to be here on Earth, and congratulations for doing your inner work and riding this wave, and we're all riding the wave together. So be kind and gentle with yourself through all these major changes, and reach out for support, for any help at any time, and whether it's to me or someone in your community. And again, I invite you to the Ben Method Academy. I'd love to see you there. Thank you for following on all the platforms and subscribing to the YouTube and Spotify podcast. It helps with the algorithms, and I love you. Sending you so much love, many blessings of love and peace and joy. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.